Good afternoon, one and all. My name is Sreeshailam Aare. I'm the founder of HAARES ChemTech Inc. I have incorporated this company last year, 2020, in the middle of the pandemic. I have a good experience in custom synthesis of complex organic molecules and any kind of synthetic organic chemistry area. So like I came from India in 2011 as an industrial postdoc into Edmonton, and I settled here. Right after 2 years, I have started a company called ChemForce Laboratories in 2013. After 3 to 4 years, I decided to move to India to start a company there, and like there the opportunities and the labor wise, cost wise, all those things are really cheaper, so I can do far better. In 2016, I started a company in India, Hyderabad, called SRP Laboratories. Somehow it doesn't work very well. I used to be in Canada and running in Hyderabad. The company, it was really hard to run the company like sitting here and running in India. So I sold that company and decided to start HAARES ChemTech Inc. here in Edmonton again.
So, Sri, can you just hit full screen on your PowerPoint there? Thanks.
Okay. So like basically HAARES ChemTech is a custom synthesis and contract manufacturing organization, like inception in 2020. We work for fine chemicals, bioconjugates, APIs, all kinds of organic molecules we do synthesize in our laboratory here in Edmonton, and we can able to produce any number of steps and up to 1 kilogram quantity here in our Edmonton facility. Our lab is fully equipped, and all kinds of equipment for organic synthesis related is fully equipped. We take services from University of Alberta for analysis. It doesn't take too long. Same day we can go. We have access 24/7 in UFA for nuclear magnetic resonance, mass spec, HPLC, GC, like any kind of analysis we have on the same day we can book and go and run there. So we offer custom synthesis, contract research, like a full-time FTE, process development. We take process if our client have, and we develop that process into like a large scale process, and we can transfer that same technology into manufacturing units. We also do CRAMS research, which is called like a custom research and manufacturing services. We also do medicinal chemistry. We do drug discovery. We do specialty products and reagents. We have lots of experience in producing specialty products and reagents. We offer a broad range of experience. Current market, like since pandemic, we can hear lots of vaccine related drug discovery. So for that area, we do lipid carriers. We have some projects ongoing in our lab. We do peptide chemistry, bioconjugates, carbohydrates, polymers, nucleotides, and organometallics, small molecules, all kinds of organic synthesis we do in our laboratory. We have a small affiliation with biological assay. If anybody want a primary biological assay, we can do that as well. We do preclinical support, like any scale, ton scale supply also from. We have a manufacturing unit. We have partnered with a large manufacturing unit in India, Hyderabad especially. We also have a GMP manufacturing facility in India. We can support GMP materials also. So we did like lots of products in the past. So I just mentioned here. If anybody want, I can send the detailed presentation later. You can feel free to email or text me or anything. So these are the areas we work. It's just general to organic chemistry related. It's the same thing I can share later after our presentation. So these are the molecules are currently ongoing in our laboratory. The first row, 3 are mostly vaccine related. DODAP is a lipid carrier. The second one is the sugar molecule, N-octyl glucopyranoside, which is a detergent in the vaccine mRNA or DNA drug delivery. The third one is a dope, which is also a lipid carrier. These all molecules we are doing process development in our laboratory right now. We supplied several hundred kilograms of quantities, and we are looking for kilogram quantity in our lab. If everything goes well, if the contract extend, we wanted our clients wanted larger scale facility, which is like 10 kg, 100 kg, or even more if the results goes really well for them. So this area we are now working on, especially synthetic side. And in the past, we have a good experience on similar kind of molecules. What happened, like any company comes for a small quantity and they wanted larger quantities at the end, like they come for gram quantities and it end up with several hundred quantities. Same this isopropylurea, we started as a gram quantity. The same company, we used to repeatedly supply like several hundred kgs scale. So we developed until 1 kg in our laboratory and transferred technology to India, and we used to produce 100 kilogram quantity at once and used to supply. So that project ended. Right now we are not doing anymore. The second one, the cyclopropylmethylamine, it is also same. In the process, usually in the current market, it's hard to get over 96% of purity of this material, but we developed this material for 99.5% purity. Our client was so happy at that time. This material we used to supply for BioPist in US, but unfortunately the drug molecule was not approved by FDA in 2018 or something. The third molecule is a polypeg ureasilane. This is used in 3D printing. That molecule is also currently going on. We are developing like until 500 grams scale in our laboratory. They are looking for large scale. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just letting you know you have about 1 minute left.
Oh, okay. So those are things we have a capability, as I told before. We are fully equipped currently until 1 kg scale. We can do here. Confidentiality, all those things matter when it comes to drug discovery. We follow all the compliance and confidentiality when it comes to that matter. Our lab have currently 4 Q modes. We can extend up to 10 chemists. We can run until 1 kg level. All the equipment is ready in our laboratory. We have a large manufacturing facility in India where we can handle a ton scale at once, and we can supply without any problems or anything. So we will get it done on behalf of client. We also supply GMP materials. We have manufactured. We have a manufacturing partner in India, so we can supply until like 100 kg quantity at once. So in this regard, we are looking for grants supporting chemists. This is, like as a like entrepreneur, it's really hard to run a startup without support from government or any kind of funding. We are also looking for help at contacts, industry links, tax credits. If anybody have, we are happy to take their advice. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was fantastic. Does anybody have any questions? Michael, I see you have a question in the chat.
Sure, that's terrific work, and you've covered a lot of space and have a lot of chemistry strengths there. I'm wondering about developing intellectual property or high-value products that you could sell either on your own or in partnership. What are the prospects for that rather than focusing? I think the contract work is great initially, but at some point to get high-value products where you get the profit in to really help your growth trajectory, what are the prospects there?
So like here in this area, especially like it depends on our clients. If we get an early stage client, if they are moving towards larger, like expanding their growth, that's where our growth depends right now. So if our client grows, eventually we grow. So we have all the synthetic area intellectual property. So we don't usually we don't share whatever they ask. all they want products from us, but the all synthetic intellectual property, all those things are with us only, so they don't take anything from us.
Okay.
I see another question in the chat from Michael. Okay, maybe I'll.
Yeah, just
Go ahead.
I didn't know if I had permission. So yeah, just you've got I guess the bigger question, you've got so many products, so many services. Is there a focus area, and also just for those ones that you have developed? I mean, you've got the drug delivery application, for example. It's very, very specific, and you had a specific customer. Are there other places that you can offer that, especially if you're able to achieve it in such high purity? Like if you could, are there other target markets that you could pivot those to?
Yeah, like we, as a contract research manufacturing organization, we don't have any kind of, we can work with any kind of clients. We don't have any issue with working with any areas also. Not only pharmaceutical industry, we work for we have a client in Boston, like they work in 3D printing. We make 3D printing chemicals and supply to them. We have another client in like a professor in Stanford. They work in a different field. So it depends on what they are looking, and it's all we do custom chemical synthesis.